Okay, I'm going to showcase the server and client application. I built the whole solution and I got two X's in my files, x64 in the solution directory, debug, and I got a client2.exe and a server.exe. If I run server.exe, it opens and it says server ready. It already configured everything you got to configure, and I run the client2.exe and it says some successful messages and it asks me for a username. So I type it and I hit enter, and the server received and logged me in. I'm going to join a room here, .join room1, and the server returned me the message. I'm going to open another client, user2. I'm going to join the same room, room1, and the first client gets the message and the user2 joined the room, and I'm going to send a message to that room, .send room1 hello. The first client gets that message. I'm gonna leave the room with this client, leave room1. The second user gets the message, and if I send a message here, the first user doesn't get it. And now I'm gonna close this user with escape, close this user with escape, and in the server I can see all of the logs. The logged in, the room added, user 2 sends to room 1 hello, and the disconnected stops. And with escape, I can close the server.
Next, I'm going to showcase client-server interaction with more than 2 clients. So as we can see, there are 3 clients running and 1 server. Here in the server, we can see that the server has already detected our 3 clients. So next, we're going to join with these clients. So first client, let's call him client 1. And there we go, we have a logged in client 1. Now we're gonna log in client 2. And next we're gonna log in client 3. Now we're going to have client 3 create a room, which we're going to call room 1. So we send this message, and the server has successfully added client 3 to room 1 and also created room 1. By pressing tab on our server, we can take a look at what's happening. So we have 3 clients and we have a room called room 1, which has our client 3 as a member of said room. Next, we're going to join that room with our other 2 clients. So join room 1. As we can see, client 3 has received a broadcast message that tells it that client 1 has joined the room where it is, and here we can see which room it has joined. So next we're going to join client 2. Join room 1. As we can see, client 2 has been notified, client 1 has been notified about this, and also client 3 has been notified about this. So now let's send a message to our 2 friends inside that room. Send to room 2 So now we have sent this message. We can see that the other 2 haven't received this message because A, room 2 doesn't exist, and B, they are not part of room 2. So next, let's send a message to the room that actually does exist, which is room 1. And we're going to send the message. So now we can see that client 1 has sent a message to room 1, which the other 2 clients have received. which is the broadcast message from a room. Next, we're going to create a second room that doesn't have all of our clients inside it. So let's call this one room 2. So now we have created room 2, and we're going to have client 2 join that room also. So as we can see, 2 of our clients have joined room 2. The other client isn't part of that room. So we can check that by pressing tab here in our server. So as we can see, we have a room 1 with all 3 of them, and then we have a room 2 where there's only 2 of them. Let's send a message to that room to see if only our other client receives that message. So since we know that client 2 is there, let's go hello client 2. And there, as we can see, client 3, who's not in that room, hasn't received anything, but client 2, which is there, has actually received the message. Also, we can leave that room, and only the client which is still in that room will receive that message. There, the server has now notified us that the other client has left that message. And with this, we have successfully proved our broadcast of joining, leaving, and sending messages to a room where there's 3 clients, and a different room where there's 2 clients, and the other client doesn't receive anything.